What is going on with your YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. I am going to be the 1 millionth, 25th person to upload their impressions of The Division. Feel like I got some things to say to you guys, so I said let me drop my impressions. Everybody else has. And I know I'm kind of late, but there's a reason for that, and I'll break that down in a little bit. But if you get to this end of the video and you enjoyed my impressions and you want to leave a comment, go ahead and do that. Also, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. It helps your boy out. Let's talk about The Division, man. Look, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be uploading a whole lot of Division content because I think there's plenty of places to get your feel on The Division on YouTube. And it's just not my thing to probably upload too much of this. But I do want to tell you what I love and what I hate about the game. Let's start with the negative because there's not a whole lot of it. There's one major negative thing that I hate about the game, and it's just an inherent disconnect with creating a realistic scenario and making it like an MMORPG. It kind of takes you out of the immersion that you got to let off 5 clips of a dude wearing an Averex jacket. Just kind of doesn't feel right. And at first, it can turn you off a little bit until you get into the game a little bit more and you can get over it. But there is a problem with immersion because that's just inherently a problem if you want to create a realistic game like this. I think there's a reason why most MMORPG games are based in science fiction. Because you know what? A dude with a Pelly jacket on shouldn't be able to take all the bullets I'm going to let off in him. That's one of the things you have to get over. That's the thing I hate the most about the game is that it's not very immersive because it just kind of seems silly. It doesn't make sense. The combat itself doesn't make sense. Now, if you can get over this, I can't really tell you too many bad things about this game. I can tell you a whole lot of good things, which I'm about to do right now. One, look, this is my first rodeo at a game like this. Luckily, I'm playing with some Destiny vets, so they're explaining some things to me. But the first thing I really like about it is that I feel like I'm really getting a bang for my $60. You see my man Tiger Crush just cut in line. I was waiting patiently to raid that box. All right, I'm getting my $60 worth. There's so much content. I'm not used to it. You know, so many things to learn. All these numbers on the screen mean something, they matter, and you gotta pay attention to what's going on. You gotta craft weapons, you gotta choose abilities, you gotta add mods to your guns, mod to your abilities, check your perks. There's so many things for you to do in this game. It can get kind of overwhelming, but luckily I got some people to break it down to me, and it's gonna take some time, man. This is not a pick up and play, fly by night kind of game. If you really want to dig into it, you got to put in some hours and you got to kind of pay attention to what's going on, and I'm really loving it because I'm not used to games like this. This is not normally or typically the kind of games that I play. That's one. Two, it's incredibly fun, man. I know a lot of people said, you know, talked about the downgrade, the visual downgrade, and yeah, I'm sure there's a visual downgrade. This doesn't quite look like the trailer we saw from a couple years ago. That's for damn sure. But at the end of the day, it doesn't take away from you playing the game. The game still looks good. One, the environments are humongous. They're very detailed. A lot of buildings to go into. It probably feels a little bigger than what it is because you're not driving, you're always walking, so it does feel large. But if there was a car involved, the game probably would be small. But this game has a lot to offer. Now, let me just say this. This is a game that requires you play with people. Playing this by itself will probably lead you to say the game sucks, man. When you play with people, it's just a social element to the game. And there's something about it that just brings out the best of this game. This game is not, let me repeat, not meant to be played alone. Yes, you can. Maybe you can have fun, but I can't. I got to play with people, so you need to make sure you got some friends who got the Division that no matter what time you decide to get on, they ready to go into battle with you. Another good thing about this game is it is very technically sound. I played it at E3. I walked away unimpressed. What I played was not what I'm playing now, and it just didn't do it for me. That's one thing. You got to give this game a chance. Playing it for an hour is not going to do it because if I did my first impressions after an hour, they would be dramatically different than what they are now. Sometimes you got to give a game a chance. I know people want to rush to put videos on YouTube because I'm in that boat. You know what I mean? First to the party gets you more views, but you really have to put in time to really understand what this game is and be able to enjoy it. Something that can get overlooked is exactly how technically sound this game is. The cover system is great, performs as good as any cover system I've used in a video game. The hit detection is pretty flawless. One thing that I do feel like is kind of backwards is X is the hide behind cover and circle is the vault over things. Most times in video games, that's flipped around, so I'm not used to that. I'm always hopping over something when I need to be ducking behind it and getting shot in my face. But as far as the way your characters move, the way they turn, how you could strafe, they've nailed it. I have run into a couple bugs, a couple times getting kicked out the server when you're close to finishing a long mission. That's happened once. But other than that, man, this game has been a joy to play. All right, I could probably talk for quite a bit about this game, but you know what that's doing? That's keeping me from playing this game, and I need to level up and get my rank up. As you can see, I got this burst fire gun that I ain't that proficient with, and I'm still getting a handle on the controls. I gotta craft some stuff. As you can see, I'm exploding people. But get active in the comments. Are you enjoying the Division? Are you still on the fence about it? What do you think about it? Get active in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.